What is up, everybody? Thank you guys very much for popping in and checking out this video. I wanted it to go live before I do tonight, but unfortunately, I don't think it's going to. I'm going to see what I can do, though. So maybe as I go live, I had some audio issues. It's funny because I recorded this video once already, and essentially the whole point of it is just to explain what happened, why I've had a bit of a delay coming back, which is definitely longer than what I wanted. And when I played it back and was going to start rendering it, the audio was off and there was these weird glitches like up and down. Like I don't know. I never experienced that before. So unfortunately, I had to delete that and then troubleshoot it and try to figure it out. So I'm using a spare cord right now for my USB. Hopefully that's what it was, because it doesn't seem to be doing it now. But then there was also this weird delay, but it doesn't look like there's a delay as I look at it. So maybe it isn't, but I'll have to wait to see once this recording is actually done. We'll see what happens, and yeah, we'll take it from there. But anyway, what this whole video is today is mostly me just saying thank you to anybody that helped keep me sane over the past week and a half over Twitter, or that engaged in any way, or that reached out and asked me how I was doing, or that reached out and asked where streams were, stuff like that. I just really want to say thank you. We bought a house. Regular viewers will know that. Anybody that new that's watching that doesn't know that, yes, we bought a house. We closed on it 2 or 3 weeks ago. I guess it was 3 weeks ago now that we closed on it. We ended up knowing that we were going to be moving, and then her parents came down, or her mom and her uncle came up from Miami. He is an old, he used to be an electrician. Her mom is like a robot of moving and busy and doing stuff and insanely strong for a woman. It's really kind of crazy, but she likes cleaning, she likes helping move, like stuff like that, and she's really good at it. So they came up 2 Fridays ago, last Friday, 2 Fridays ago, 2 Fridays ago they got here, and we started doing a lot. The new house is not that old, but it is it's big. It's more space than I've ever had in my life. It's also weird because this whole process, while a nightmare, has also been very amazing. And honestly, like, the word pride or like doesn't mean much to me. I have never been proud of anything in my life, but this I'm kind of proud of, for not only helping Glow achieve it, but mostly like being able to support her, as you know, this was her goal. Like, this was a massive goal for her. So to see her achieve it is really makes me proud of her, and the fact that we were able to do it together really makes me kind of proud. So yeah, there's that. And honestly, none of it could have been possible without you guys. At least this would not have been possible. Like, this plus me streaming plus YouTube plus me trying to live that dream would not be possible without you guys. So thank you very much, everybody that has supported me in any way, shape, or form, whether it be through subscriptions or bits or tips, or just reaching out and just keeping me sane, or making conversation, or showing up for streams. Like, however it is that you help, thank you very much. I appreciate all of it. But yeah, so this process was, they got here a couple Fridays ago, and we had a bunch of work to do. Like, the house isn't new, but it's not really old, but there were still light fixtures that needed to be changed, painting that needed to be done, plumbing that needed to be fixed. There was just an absolute crap ton of things that needed to be done. And so they got here, we started doing it. Like, blinds, I don't think this place was built like 30 years ago, and I don't think anybody has cleaned the blinds since the first people bought them, whoever did. Like, I'm not just talking about getting one of those like 3-prong things where you stick into the blinds and then you just swink and it's clean. No, Glow and I had a mix of Amway, some kind of Amway product, not sponsored. It just works really well. Ammonia and water with a scrub brush, and literally each little plod I don't know, what are those things called? Each little blind, right? We had to dip a brush in, spray them with that, dip a brush into another pool, and like physically scrub each and every flat on every set of blinds in this house. And we've got a bay window in the kitchen. There's a bay window in the back. Upstairs, those blinds are in the bathroom. The master bathroom upstairs, the non-master bathroom also has a bay window. Those have those same blinds. My daughter's room had them. I mean, it was insanely dirty. There was just so much to do. So when her mom and uncle got here, they started helping us with those, or with that stuff, and a lot of work had to be done. We started doing it, and then we knew that we had to move. I streamed a week and a half ago on a Friday, and when I ended that stream, I fully intended to be back last Wednesday, which is almost a week ago today. And unfortunately, that was the day that we actually moved. And on that day, I was just too exhausted. I was too tired. The move ended up going until almost 8 o'clock at night. I could not do it. And at that point, I'd had my computer set up, but I didn't have any of my lighting set up. I didn't have my green screen or anything else set up. Like, there was just no way I could stream on Thursday. So I spent the time on Thursday building this. And it's all auto-focusing now. I just realized I never changed my lighting before I did this, but I'm not going to re-record it, so fuck it. You guys get this. Sorry, it ain't perfect. Streamlabs does that stupid thing where every time I reboot it, the cam goes back to whatever its auto settings are. And then I have to readjust it every time, and I totally forgot. So, yeah, that's why we've got this. But also, I'm always going to have, like, this bit of light. There's a fluorescent light above me that I can't do anything about, that I've been working on. I don't have enough light without it, but it's too much with it, so it's a nightmare. So that's one of the many things that we're dealing with. So yeah, the day to come back just kept getting delayed more and more because of these technical issues. Being, quite frankly, fucking exhausted from moving and fixing everything. And then, Thursday I spent a lot of time to set up the new stream area, but then we still had to unpack the rest of the house. I think it was Friday before I had any clean clothes because, I had streamed on that Friday, fully intending that Friday night, Saturday and Sunday to pack, but then so much had been needed to be done around here, and it was just taking longer and longer, and there were some obstacles that we came up with in the middle of that, that by the time Monday rolled around, I still had not packed anything. So unfortunately, all of my clothes ended up getting mixed together, dirty with clean and clean with old. And it was a nightmare. So I don't think it was Friday until I had clean clothes. That we had to get the washer and dryer hooked back up here because the washer dryer that was here is not as good as the ones that we own. So those had to go out to the garage, and then we had to bring the new ones down, and then there was new setups that had to be done, and yada, yada, yada. It's literally just been one thing after another. Saturday, I was able to get in stream with Johnny Boom. We did a Division Debrief, and I fully intended on streaming on my channel afterwards. Unfortunately, it's a double-edged sword. It's fortunate that Glow's mother and uncle were able to come here for as long as they were and to help out, because we never would have been able to do this without them. So I highly doubt they're watching this, and if they are, they can't understand it because they don't really speak English. But thank you very much to you guys. You guys were amazing and really, truly, like, sent from the heavens. And so without them, we wouldn't have been able to do this. But the house, my new stream area is in the basement, and this area, it's huge for me, which leads to the lighting issues I was talking about earlier. But anyway, also in the basement, so my streaming setup is long, but it's half the basement, and the other half of the basement, which the whole thing's finished, is a bedroom, and that's essentially the spare bedroom or the guest room, and that's where they were sleeping. So unfortunately, I could not stream late because they tend to go to bed early and wake up early. So, there's a queen size inflatable in there. There's a queen size, like, memory foam, I don't know, what do you call it? Futon mattress on the floor in there. So there's that. They ended up leaving this morning, so that's why tonight I will be streaming. Right now is the 23rd. It's now 8:57. I wanted to go live at 9. I don't think I'm going to make it till 10 because I'm going to try to render this and put this on video. So that way, if somebody asks me in stream tonight, hey, how come you were gone for so long? I can say, hey, go watch YouTube, and that'll explain everything. Or I can say I was moving, and after this, go watch YouTube. There's a whole bunch of stuff on there and explanation of everything. So yeah, that's why this has been so long. But in saying that, again, thank you to everybody. If you haven't seen them, there's pictures of the house both on my Discord and on Twitter, so I'll leave links down below if you want to check those out, or follow me on Twitter, or if you want to join the Discord and hang out with us, you are certainly more than welcome to do that. Thank you. Also, if you want to catch me on Twitch, I should be live within about an hour. So if you are seeing this on Tuesday night, I am live. So come on over to twitch.tv/IamJanko, and I will be there live for a while. We got a ton to talk about tonight. We got the Star Wars trailer to talk about. We've got Fallen Order trailer to talk about. We got episode 1 of Game of Thrones, even though episode 2 was 2 nights ago. It's not past the week-long spoiler warning yet, so we can't talk about that one in chat, but we can talk about episode 1 if you guys want. We got Endgame coming out this Thursday. I will not talk about that. Spoilers or no right now, because it was screened last night for press, and I do not trust anything that I hear right now. So if somebody says it's spoiler for it, we're just not going to talk about Avengers. So that's the only thing that's off limits tonight, because people could have found spoilers by now, and I don't want to be confronted with them. I want to go in completely fresh on Thursday when I go see it. So again, thank you very much. Make sure to follow me on all the socials. If you haven't hit it yet, please do hit the subscribe button here. It does help me out. We're really close to getting a custom URL, and I'm so excited about that. Yay, let's do it. So thank you very much for that. Or leave a comment. Let me know. I'll have another YouTube video out this week about the Division 2. Quick note for the channel. Division 2 is still primary game. I am going to be mixing in a day of SWTOR every week. I really want to play Star Wars The Old Republic again, and I'm really itching for some Star Wars. So that's all that. Thank you very much for just kind of sitting here and listening to me ramble for a little bit. I know there's no post-production on this. There's probably fan noise in the background. I apologize. I tried to do this all the right way, but I really want to get it done, and I know if I stream right now, I'm not going to do it after. So there's that. So thank you guys very much for being here. I appreciate it. I love you guys. You guys all rock, and I will see you next time. Until I do, keep on living the dream.